Am I a Canadian Writer? By M.G. Vassanji. Person background: M.G. Vassanji was born in Kenya, raised in Tanzania, educated in the United States, and settled in Canada. His diverse upbringing shapes his identity and literary voice. Central question: Vassanji asks whether he should be considered a Canadian writer given his immigrant background and global themes. He questions the criteria that define a Canadian writer. Critique of narrow definitions. He challenges the idea that Canadian writers must focus on Canadian landscapes, history, or culture. He argues this view excludes writers from immigrant and diasporic backgrounds. Themes in his work. His novels explore the lives of South Asian communities, especially in East Africa and Canada. Themes include identity, migration, history, colonialism, and belonging. Experience as an ethnic writer. He expresses frustration at being labeled an immigrant or ethnic writer. This label makes him feel excluded from the mainstream Canadian literary identity. Cultural duality. Vassanji feels caught between multiple cultures, languages, and histories. Yet, he sees this duality as a source of richness, not confusion. Criticism of Canadian literary institutions. He believes that Canadian literary culture often overlooks or sidelines non-mainstream voices. There's a tendency to expect immigrant writers to speak only about their ethnicity. Claiming Canadian identity. Vassanji asserts that he is a Canadian writer because he lives, works, and writes in Canada. His stories, though global, reflect Canadian values such as diversity and multiculturalism. Call for inclusion. He urges Canada to broaden its definition of literature and national identity. He believes true Canadian literature must embrace all its people and voices, not just traditional narratives. Conclusion: the essay ends as both a personal reflection and a critique of cultural exclusion. Vassanji advocates for a more inclusive and realistic idea of what it means to be a Canadian writer.